Kirby Star Stacker on the original Game Boy has a two-player link cable verse mode. Kirby Star Stacker is an interesting but somewhat forgotten puzzle game. Released in 1997, this late Game Boy release contains approachable gameplay using the animal characters from Kirby's Dream Land 2. To make star tiles disappear, you need to sandwich them between the same animal buddies. Then pieces can fall to make combos, sometimes bombs appear, and a single move has the potential to greatly reduce a large "I'm about to die" stack. It might take a game or two to fully grasp, but this is a fun little puzzler. Now, what makes this two-player link mode so unique in this Game Boy version is that it's the only way to play competitive Star Stacker, meaning there's no option to play head-to-head against the AI. Instead, solo players have access to the round clear mode, which is your basic puzzle mode. The challenge mode is this endless high-score based mode, and the time attack mode tasks the player with clearing as many stars as possible within a 3-minute time limit. If you select the verse mode without a linked Game Boy, the player is greeted with a typical error sound effect. Thankfully, the link play is rather entertaining if you can find a willing friend. There's just enough options too, allowing players to make adjustments to skill level. There are 4 difficulties and 1, 3, or 5 round matches can be selected. Personally, I find this Game Boy linked menu screen to be especially charming and wholesomely designed. I mean, just look at how friggin' cute this menu is, and the little player icon changes as the opponent adjusts their difficulty. I would expect no less from a Kirby game. As for the head-to-head gameplay, yeah, it's pretty fun. Is it better than Tetris? No, but is it more approachable than Dr. Mario? Yeah. It sort of has that clever quirkiness found in other puzzle games like Puzzle Fighter or even Rampage Puzzle Attack, multiplayer games that I also covered with their own videos. Links to those will be in the description. But Kirby Star Stacker also has pleasant, catchy music. And I never really hear anyone talk about Star Stacker, let alone the soundtrack. This is exactly the type of tune that should accompany a charming little game like this. So Kirby Star Stacker is this often forgotten Game Boy puzzle game that only provides access to a verse mode when using a link cable, but this isn't the only weird fact about this game. Shortly after this Game Boy version was released, Star Stacker received an enhanced port on the Super Famicom in Japan, originally released as a Nintendo Power Flash Cart kiosk download, but it eventually got its own full cartridge release. And it's playable right now on the Switch Super Nintendo Switch Online app, and this 16-bit version features a local 2-player head-to-head mode, no link cable required. Granted, you'll need to trial and error your way through the Japanese menu, but it's easy to grasp thanks to the accompanying icons. So if you cannot find a friend to link the original Game Boy version, this Super Nintendo port on Switch is a fantastic alternative. All the single-player modes return, too. If you haven't played Kirby Star Stacker, give it a shot. It's pretty good, it's approachable, it has a charming presentation, and plays even better, arguably the best actually, when played against a friend in real time. But what do you think? Have you ever played Kirby Star Stacker? What other obscure puzzle games do you enjoy? And do you think the animal buddies in Kirby's Game Boy sequel should make a return? Let me know in the comments. And for tons more link cable content like the other puzzle games I mentioned earlier, see the links in the description. Until next time, thank you for watching and game on!